Hello everyone. So our assembly before half term, February the 11th, 2021, is all about, well, my wife and I have this idea of, never knew, never noticed. We're going on lots of walks at the moment, as mentioned before, and the idea is we talk, and sometimes I find out things that I never knew that maybe I should have known at this age, at the age of 38. And we look around, we make sure we're looking up and notice things in an area that we've lived in for a really long time, and we always turn to them, so we never notice that. And it's one of those ideas, one of those things you do that it just makes you think, oh wow, there's still so much to learn and to enjoy about the world. So I thought I'd share some of those with you today. So for instance, this, I never knew or noticed that the city of Wells, where I live, on the crest, has 3 wells. I didn't know that. I never noticed that, and I walk past that every day. So that astounded me. I did not know. Qu'est-ce que c'est? What is this? This. I found out yesterday. That is the amount of time left once it has been opened that you can use that piece of cosmetic. Unbelievable. Didn't know that. Check your cosmetics. It's everywhere. This is ridiculous. So if you ever heard the song Karma Chameleon by Culture Club, I have a number of times. I thought the lyrics were fa la 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 chameleon. It's time to know. It's time to go. It's not. It's really not. It's karma, 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 karma chameleon. How did I not know this? I've been singing that for years. We've lived in our house for 5 years, and we never noticed this road 10 metres from our house and the delightful view and walks that we can then do around the area looking over the Mendips. Just goes to show you need to explore, but also there's so much still to learn. One thing I do know, and one thing I have noticed, and one thing I do understand, is maybe what's going on in the world at the moment. I know this has to stop. I know that within a sport that we love and a sport that we treasure in this country, there is too much of abuse and racism and nastiness happening through social media and going online. And we know as an academy that part of our core concept is all about morals and ethics, and this is wrong, and it has to stop. And it has to stop soon, otherwise these people who play this sport and are engaged in it, something we love, are not going to want to do it, and that is not fair. So it has to stop. And you know, having looked at previous assemblies, how you can help. You can help by challenging inappropriate comments and banter, I hate that word, amongst your friends, peers, and even your family. You know what is right and wrong. You know to report inappropriate things that you see online or in person to your school or to your parents. And that is the first way of combating racism and prejudice. And you can continue to educate yourself. Now we have activities online whilst you're not in school face-to-face teaching those who aren't. And we have our scholarship links as well on our scholarship and graded depth page. So, moving on. We've just recently had the Key Stage 2 a whole day, and Key Stage 3 have had 3 afternoons, and today is Thursday, so it's this afternoon as well. Screen-free opportunities for those at home. Virtual learning is a new way of learning for all of us whilst we're not in face-to-face teaching. And so we've tried to incorporate this screen-free opportunity, and it's been brilliant. The stuff that's been going on, we've got historical boats being made, Jack making historical boats, Ben making board games. We've got Jude creating board games. We've got beautiful artwork being done, Benny being musical. We've got Lego being played with. I love Lego. We've got creating. We've got ambition being shown. We've got some real effort being put into moving away from those screen-free opportunities. That's fantastic to see, and really, really great to see the ambition being shown by pupils, not just here, but at home. So we've got Hugo's Spanish spread. That looks amazing. We've got a nutcracker from Timo, which looks lovely, and we've also got custard cream confectionery. I'm not sure what's inside that, but it looks outstanding. Got some beautiful artwork being done by Nikki as well, and it looks fantastic. Some beautiful sort of short stories being written and sent in by our Year 5 pupils. But this worked. This is fantastic. Step away and look what we can achieve. There's some great artwork and some great construction being made here. And in school, just adding to the weird and wondrous things that we can create. Virtual learning is really now a part of our lives. And whilst it can be quite challenging to engage sometimes because it is a bit odd and a bit surreal, we know that when we step away from that, what we can achieve. So showing that same ambition in all that we do. I love these boats. So, want to share with you our Infinity Awards for this term, and there's some brilliant ones here, okay? Some absolutely fantastic ones. We have Arthur Robson for supporting his tutor group on Google Classroom. That's fantastic, Arthur. Thank you so much. Danny Simpson for all his hard work whilst virtually learning. That's excellent. And we have 3 members of staff. Mr. Webb for supporting staff and pupils. We've got Mr. Coleman for supporting his Year 5 team with all the technical know-how that he has. And Mrs. Newland for setting a wonderful example for her pupils in PE lessons. So that's great. Excellent stuff, guys. Your Infinity Awards, well done. And so our remote learning expectations. I know that it's been tough for us all in this period of lockdown for those who are face-to-face teaching or those who are not face-to-face teaching or virtually learning. But now is the time we need to step away and enjoy the weather, enjoy each other's company, because we've worked hard. All of us have worked hard under really challenging circumstances. And sometimes it can feel that you haven't succeeded, but we have, and you have. And that's really important to recognise that we have been a success. It's been a learning curve for us all, but we really appreciate the ambition you've all shown. And so the remote learning expectations for half term are very clear. Read, watch a rubbish film, go walking and get muddy, and spend time with those you care for, as long as rules permitting, of course. So have a lovely half term, be safe, and we'll see you all really, really, really soon.